Hey guys, it's Chima Senpai. Get a little bit closer to my microphone. I wasn't planning on recording this game, but this is just a thing that happens. We're trying to cast March of the Multitudes. We have a couple of Primal Wellsprings flipped and Sanctum of the Sun. I told my opponent good game many turns ago, or many moments ago. I don't know. It's probably only been like 2 or 3 turns. Since I established dominance, I have Bolas the Citadel, Thousand Year Storm, Omniscience. I have Jace so that I don't accidentally lose the game, and I've gained an obscene amount of life. It's somewhere in here is a Sanguine Sacrament, but that has been shuffled multiple times. All right, there we go. Now it's starting to move. This is one of those crazy things that happens inside of Arena. It just does not handle this very well. I've clearly got the auto pass going, and it's still timing me out. It's done the orange screen thing. Look, it's starting to do it again, and making about 1,000 tokens. The game does not like making 1,000 tokens. It should not be timing me out. I don't understand how this timeout system works that way. My opponent has roped me quite a bit, which is fine. They were not happy that I said good game earlier in the game when they thought that they still had a chance, but I had a handful of sweepers and that sort of thing. So I've got 1,002 of these little token guys, but we're still trying to get it to my turn. So we'll see if it actually allows me to take my turn or if it charges me another timeout here. It has burned down the timer, but we'll see if it actually times me out or not. We'll try for the best, you know. Stop it in my main phase, you know. Yeah. I'd just like to be able to play the game. There we go, my turn. Game's lagging it in. Yeah. Oh, it is trying hard. It is absolutely trying hard. Look at the nothing happening. Alright, 3 triggers go on the stack. Waiting for those 3 triggers to get on the stack. Triggers, you getting on the stack, or what are we doing here, bud? The game does not at all like 1,000 tokens, and I think it's because it renders like most of these, or all of them. If you see the little white strip under the 2, looks like it renders all 1,002 tokens, which doesn't make any sense to me in terms of why you would actually do this. Yep, there we go. I'm timing out again. I can't actually just win this game. Well, that's fun. This is just an immersive experience right here. These are the things that bother me about Arena and how it does not parallel tabletop. There's a lot of things that I enjoy doing in tabletop, like making 1,000 tokens or 10,000 tokens or whatever else, that are either very difficult to do in Arena when it could be just a simple conversation of I do this and I do that and then I do this. Do you have any responses? No? Okay, cool. Then that happens, and then you just put a few die on the a few dice on the thing, or a die on the thing, or you write a number on a scrap of paper. I'm notorious for doing that in tournaments, or not even notorious. I don't think there's a lot of notoriety there, but I would often say Graham's number for a loop just because it's a big number and it's arbitrary. But whatever. Yeah. I would just like to be able to take my turn. Got that auto pass turned on, and it still doesn't matter. It does not like 1,000 tokens at all. At all. So I'm probably losing this game, and it's a ranked game. We're up in Diamond right now, playing my shenaniganry, my nonsense. It's just kind of an Abzan control deck, loosely modeled on Hyper Cancer by MTG Original Deck Ideas. It's one of my more favorite YouTube. There we go. One of my more favorite YouTube guys. How's it going, boys? All right. Well, I mean, like, ideally, I'd like to go get more stuff out of my sideboard, or like cast a spell. Probably shouldn't have done that. Him just a boy. I mean, pretty ridiculous that I can't cast a spell. But yes, how's going, boys? Oh man, I love Mastermind's acquisition, but I think that it's one of those things. It's it's gonna let me do it. It's just gonna take about 20 to 30 seconds in between each thing that allows me to do. Wow. Okay. Well, this is just it's just a beta. That's the argument a lot of people make. But if it were just a beta, then why are they accepting so much money from us? Why are they making millions and millions of dollars off of this game, or however much they're making? They're making enough that they can do a $750,000 tournament series, right? So, I mean, whichever. Fall Thran's hilarious. So is Meteor Golem. I'm just gonna grab Meteor Golem here. I will actually go ahead and attack. I've got almost all of my sideboard out of here, so we'll just go ahead and do it. Do that thing. See if we break the life totals. The interesting thing is that my life total will hit 1300, which the game isn't super thrilled about, but I've had it higher with Sanctum of the Sun, and last time that I did that, which was probably 3 or 4 months ago, the cap was 2000, so I don't know if that's changed. It might even have been longer than 3 months ago. I don't usually play these decks anymore. I just wanted to play some fun stuff tonight on the ladder. But yeah, this spell is still trying to resolve. We're still spending forever trying to resolve this spell. I don't have a recording timer on it, so I don't know how many seconds this one has been, but it feels like an eternity, and that's just not okay. All I want to do is attack now, but I can't do that because, again, Arena's broken. I think the first thing to do is to not render all of these tokens. It really, really, really makes the game lag when you put 1,000 tokens on the board. It's just one of those things that they haven't thought of. Just like clicking this stupid little cat was lagging out lower machines. You had people with auto clickers just spamming that, turning this thing into a solid color. But yeah, here we are. Arena devs, if you do see this, which you probably won't, I don't get a lot of views, please fix this. Please make this not suck. My computer's not great. It's not a, super powerful machine from, recently, but, I mean, I'm running an i7, 3770K. I've got, I don't know, I think it's like 12 or 16 gigs of RAM. And a TI 660. So again, not a particularly speedy machine, but better than the requirements, right? So, oh wow, yeah, this is just painful. And of course, my opponent could just leave the game. Could have left at any time. But I Assassin's trophied all their lands, so I don't know. They had an early game that was doing stuff. Desparked my my Immortal Sun, so I wasn't drawing like all the cards in the world, and did a bunch of stuff. But that Azor's Gateway gets flipped, and then stuff happens. And that's not the one that got flipped. It doesn't exile that one. I exiled one to flip that one. So lots of crazy in this deck. A lot of the sideboard is actually on the deck, or on the battlefield. A lot of the sideboard's on the deck. A lot of the sideboard has been pulled into the deck and is on the battlefield. So we have Chaos Wand, Omniscience, Thousand Year Storm, all of that stuff. I'm getting a little blue spinny thing on my end here, so I don't know if the game's gonna if it's gonna come back or not. There we go. There we go. All right, next to damage. Like pulling teeth. Yeah, what else can I say about this game? I don't know. But yeah, there's a, the Immortal Suns are good. I can't remember if I have one in the main and one on the side. I don't remember. Doesn't really matter much. It's weird with the Planeswalkers. It just means I can't activate the Jace. I've built other versions that had Karn in it. But I don't like that as much because, again, you can't activate the Planeswalkers. and having the passives is cool for some stuff. Like, all I need from Jace, I don't need to be milling. It doesn't really matter. I mean, like, it's cool if I can, but being able to draw 2 cards a turn is just fine. And I could definitely draw out in a turn if I wanted to with where I'm at in the board state. I just have to cast, Mortify, Vraska's Contempt, and then Revitalize. So it'd be next turn, but I could also do it this turn with Fountains of Renewal or whatever to draw through those. There's not a lot of cards left in the library. There we go. Just jumped forward to doing nearly 2,000 to the opponent. And then state-based effects before the game ends. I don't know, or that's when the game ends. But that's that. So yeah, I'm low tier diamond. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.